المرء لا يرعاك إلا تكلفا فدعه ولا
Sister Mumina, you look so overwhelmed and it is unlike you. Is there something you are not telling me? Come on, you can always talk to me. I am your sister in Islam.
Sister Marina, regarding my results, my result was recently and I checked. In fact, the performance was so disheartening, nothing to write home about.
I'm so happy. Sister Mumina, who are your friends? In this situation, no other thing to refer to than your friends. So tell me, who are your friends, Sister Mumina?
I don't like to realize the cycle of friends I keep and never stop doing as well.
That reminds me. There's this popular saying that said, "Show me your friends, and I will tell you who you are." So, can you tell me more about that?
The company I keep honestly not looking at all. These are a group of people that care less about their education. All they are majorly concerned about is engaging in all forms of social activities on campus, from one party to another and all that. They end up not getting prepared for examination and they engage in all kinds of examination malpractice. They end up looking for an individual they will tag with who they usually tag as short law during examination.
Short look. That reminds me. There's this book in the hostel Masjid library. You just register and you can get any book as small as you want. You can always read book. I read a book from the hostel Masjid library. Example, this I'm even reading the book. I even borrowed the book also. Like you borrow the book and you read. I read the book talking about exactly this situation. Imam Bukhari said in the book, it is better to be alone than to be in company of bad friends. And it's also better to be in company of good friends than to be alone. Do you know why it is said like this? If you are always with good people, one way or the other, you start doing exactly like what they do. One way or the other, you start doing the good things they do. But if you are with bad people all the time, company of bad people, you always keep company of bad people, you start doing bad things. One way or the other, even if you think you are not going to do. But gradually, you start exactly like what. Let's use this for instance now. There's somebody that always sells perfumes in the mall. Like, whenever he sells his perfume, he always sells perfume and it smells nice. Even if you go there, you are not to buy perfume, he's not to give you perfume, but you're always with him. What happens to you? Before you know, you start smelling exactly like the person smells. And additional example, somebody that always sell bonds, like bond refuge, and always with smoke and always burning. Even if you're not the one burning it, you also start smelling exactly like the smoke. The person is. Do you even know that some of them are even into hard drugs? Like, and you will not know until you move closer to them.
Exactly. That's just the point.
Thank you, Sister Mumina.
What she's actually saying is really the truth. Don't totally go into hard drugs, maybe thinking, maybe they want to do cocaine, they want to drink shisha and all that.
They want to feel
They
high.
want to feel high because they feel that's the only solution to their problem.
Depression.
Problem like depression, anxiety, heartbreak and all that, stress. And that's not the solution. It's not a solution to it, maybe like bring them around, decide to talking to people who are actually maybe your mentors or people who are actually help you. That is it. Yeah, not going to hard drugs.
And take notes. You might feel like, okay, you can just be with them, be friends with them. Maybe you are going to change them. But if you feel they are not changing them, you have to just, like, your words are not any effective on them, you have to just stay away from them. You have to stay away from them in a way that you don't have to always think, okay, I need to be there with them. You have to be with friends that will impact in your life, be positive influence. So is any of your friends that into drugs too?
Actually, one of my kids that are engaged in drugs, they engage in other moral activities like clubbing, passing, and all that.
That's actually how it started.
Yes.
No, like, okay, let me go party, maybe I will leave me from stress, let me work out, let me be new with you. Don't want to live up to the expectation that you're not supposed to live up to.
And they will get involved in many social activities, and at the end of the day, they will not get carried away. Exam will come and they will not begin for short loan, just as you said.
Thank you. When you get involved in all those, you know what to mind, you will not see the importance of, you know, you see the reason why you're in school, right? You will see that reason why you're in school.
And that's not what
your
their parents
side
send them to
you.
It's cool.
Yes, that's just it. And there's nothing to ask we can actually make during exam, after exam that can help you in life. Do you actually know of any dua?
Yes, actually, like I was once taught some dua to recite in 5 minutes like and there was told to recite Ayatul Kursi, Surah Al-Fatiha, Surah Al-Ikhlas, Surah Al-Falaq, Surah Al-Nas, and Surah Al-Nahl.
No, not a lot of people. But do you actually implement them? Do you actually do them?
Not really.
That's where the problem is coming in. That's where the problem is coming in. When you know all these dua, implement them. How? When you do them, you believe in them and you work towards it. Like the way they said, you cannot just sit at home, pray for money, and when it starts falling, you need to go out, believe that this money is somewhere, I need to go and hustle for it. At the same time, when you pray for it, you pray, you work toward like, okay, Allah, you pray for Allah for knowledge, you work toward like reading, studying, and all that. Isn't that true?
Yes,
That's
that's
like
it.
your friends.
And even that reminds me of the verse of a dua for reading. You are before you read, before you study. Rabbi zidni ilma. Oh Lord, increase me in knowledge. When you want to read, you believe, oh, I'm reading because I want to add more knowledge to what I already know because I'm practicing for an exam or just even reading. Just can be just casual reading, not just for exam or anything. Rabbi zidni ilma. Oh Lord, increase me in knowledge. It helps you. Read it before you recite that dua before you start reading. As long as you recite it, that is also important. You recite that before you study and even before you write your exam. Also. Oh Lord, like for Allah to remind you what you have read so far. Maybe when you want to write your exam, recite that. It really helps. You don't just recite it, but you have to do what? Recite with belief.
Yeah, and that even reminds me, when you talk about this, you can say we have difficulty maybe during studies or when you're writing an exam. So there's this dua that has been taught to us to say what? When you can time of difficulties, Allah is actually the salah. And again, let's not forget, when the university, what we go to university, when the world, to worship, right? And when you believe in Allah, when your heart is firm on His day, that's only when you can actually do other things. And it is dua that every Muslim at least should recite at least once a day. And what dua is that? Ya muqallib al-qulub, thabbit qalbi ala dinik. Also thabbit qalbi ala dinik.
Yes.
Ya muqallib al-qulub, that is, oh Allah, the eternal heart, and who is eternal heart? Allah. Thabbit qalbi ala dinik. Make my heart firm on your thing. You need our heart to be firm on your thing. Before we actually go into other activities.
Yes. So you don't have to. Maybe they are not good friends. They are bad influence. You don't have to stay away like you keep malice with them or start forcing grudges against them or start reporting them to people or start exposing them. All you just do is when you see that you're talking to them and the talk is really not showing any effect in their lives, not changes or anything, you just stay away. Remember, you be in company of good friends or you be alone. There's nothing bad in being alone. And if you cannot be alone, be in company of good friends. Friends that will increase you intellectually, religiously, morally. You have remembrance of Allah, your dhikr is very, very important. You study with them. You guys have goals to achieve. When exam, as you are being taught in university, you read. You don't have to just wait for exam for a study. And when exam comes, you revise. Inshallah, when you believe in all of this dua, Allah will make it easy for you. And just all this dua, when you process to practice, it really helps, right?
Yes, and so don't feel discouraged. That's not Allah.
Yes.
You should not feel discouraged. And when you make this dua, you believe, right? When you believe, I think exam is one week time, right?
Yes.
So after that, you like don't say, isn't this one week time? I've not told you.
Do not procrastinate.
And do not give hope in Allah. Do not give hope. So what you read, like, okay, today, inshallah.
Don't lose hope.
Nah.
That's true. That's
You
true.
go, you read and make sure you've covered this practice you're going to cover today. Maybe you're having 4
Allah will
classes.
make it easy. Do you know how you get the books?
Okay, there is two sources you can actually get this book from. One of the sources is like just walking down to an Islamic bookstore and ask for this book, Hisnul Muslim. It's a of what? Of a believer. And this book, it comprises of all kinds of dua, which covers the Muslim activity. Maybe dua for sleeping, dua for waking up, all the kind of dua you want to know, a Muslim should know. It comprises of it. And if you cannot get, maybe there is no a bookshop close to your house, or maybe you're tired to go, you can simply, I believe all students now all have a smartphone.
Yes.
Just take your smartphone, go to Play Store and type Hisnul Muslim. This app is going to come out, and it also contains what the hard copy of your Hisnul Muslim contains. You download it and you go through the book. And I advise you, if you can memorize everything, if not everything, at least half of that book should be memorized. That every Muslim is important for us to stick to this dua. Are you getting me, sister?
Your daily adhkar, your morning and evening adhkar is very important. It's all in the book. You can just get the book or you browse it, and you don't just listen to what we've said. But you put it into practice. It's going to help you, Sister Mumina. We said remembrance of Allah, very important. Good company of good friends, very important. Friends are going to increase you in knowledge. They're also going to impact in your life. Even you set goals, and inshallah, Allah will make it easy for you. Recite all this dua, get company of good friends, remembrance of Allah. You will call you by people who want to make me fail upon the deen. It's going to help. Because at times, our faith, it fluctuates. But you recite it, and you believe in it, it's definitely going to work for you. May Allah make it easy for you.
Amen.
You understanding? Alhamdulillah.
Appreciate your care. Inshallah, I'll download the app today. Inshallah, I'll start practicing it.
Inshallah.
I'm able to get the app copy as well and start to practice. And I believe, by the special grace of Allah, I'm going to change my circle of friends. Inshallah, put the duas into practice. And next semester, inshallah, I'm going to come out with the first class.
We are so pleased to hear this. Thank you for you.
Our efforts for being.
السفا إذا المرء لا يرعاك إلا تكلفا